5 dope effects you need to know right inside of Premiere Pro. First effect is going to be called Magnify, and I'm going to show you guys how I use it. So as you can see, this clip doesn't have a whole bunch of movement on it, which is great because Premiere Pro doesn't do tracking very well, and I want to do some tracking. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab Magnify and throw it on this clip. And as you can see up here, you see this little bubble. We're going to change this to square, and we're going to make the size a little bigger. We'll bring it down over the ring here, create a mask, bring the mask here. We're just going to size the mask to the ring. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're going to just press play right here to track it. Let Premiere do its thing. We're going to expand the feather a whole bunch on the mask. Right? Cool. Increase this size and increase the feather on here also. I may have that size a little too big. There we go, something like this. And to really bring this home, we're gonna put some VR glow on it. And just like that. I'm gonna take this threshold down to 0.3. And we're also gonna copy this mask from here and put it on this VR glow, right? Just so it's glowing here. We're gonna keyframe this size. So at the beginning, we want it pretty small. Right there. Couple frames in, we're gonna bring this up just so it can have some movement to it. Couple frames, bring it back down. Couple frames, we can bring it down some more. Couple frames, bring it back up. You get the point. And this is what you got. I just had to stop the video real quick. I just want to say there's a link in the description where you could download the presets I created from this video. Only thing you have to do is delete the mask off the one that has the mask on it and create your own mask, and you should be good to go. Let's get back to the video. Second effect we're going to talk about is Gaussian blur. Search for blur, and I'm going to grab Gaussian blur and put it on this clip here. Also going to use mask on here. This would be really great for if you had like hits in the song, beat, a lot of deep bass or something, quick bass. That would be great. We're going to hit play just to track it. Guarantee you it won't do a great job on stuff like that. That's not too bad. We're just going to roll with it for the sake of the tutorial. So what we're going to do is invert this mask. I'm going to turn up this mask feather a bit. Turn up the blurriness so you can see what it does, right? We'll turn this blurriness back down to 0 for now. Set a keyframe on that. Go a couple frames. Turn that up. Go a couple frames. Turn that back down. Set another keyframe here. Go a couple frames. Turn that back up. Couple frames. Turn that back down. And again, you can copy these and paste it throughout. And this is what you got. So another effect that you can really use on like hits and beat drops. Alright, effect number 3 is gonna be lens distortion. You can get some really crazy looks with the lens distortion effect. So let's go ahead and grab that. So with this effect, we're not going to use a mask. we're gonna play with this curvature. You can get some really crazy effects with this. So let's set this to 0 real quick. Bam. I'm gonna come in, let's say he's rapping. We're gonna put a keyframe right here, and then come here, and we'll bring this down to the negative. Come here, set another keyframe, and then bring this back to 0 right here. That just adds some movement to your camera. Just crazy stuff, man. Next effect we're gonna do is offset. For those of you who don't follow the channel, I have an entire offset preset pack that's really good for like dark footage, and I'll put a link in the cards up here. So if you want to check that out after this video, come back, check that out. So I'll grab the offset, throw that on this clip, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a mask on offset. Drag this mask down here. We're gonna mask out this rug. Alright, so first things first, we need to track that. So let's go back to mask, and we're gonna track this mask. Right, track the mask. Let Premiere do its thing. Not great, but for the sake of the tutorial, it's gonna work. So what we'll do, go back to the beginning. We're gonna set a keyframe for offset, shift center 2. Scroll. And we're gonna move. You could go up and down, left and right. We're gonna go up and down. Alright, and this is what you got. Alright, and this next effect we're gonna talk about is turbulent displace. So we're gonna grab turbulent displacement, throw it on this clip here. As you can see, it just makes the whole screen all wacky. So what we'll do is, I mean, you can use it like this if this is what you wanted, if this is the look you're going for. But personally, we're gonna do a mask on it, and again, we're gonna cut out this rug. Let Premiere do its thing while it's tracking. All right. And of course, you guys can mess with the strength of. You can mess with the displacement amount if you wanted to bulge, twist. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna keep it on turbulent. You can change the amount that you want it to do, but we'll just keep it at 50. And this is turbulent. Like, that's pretty freaking dope, man. You could actually stack some of these effects too. Like, I went ahead and stacked the effect I showed you guys with the Gaussian blur along with the offset. So you can see this would be like, just imagine that every time his arm went down and it got blurred like that, that was a bass hit, right? So look, yeah, so you can stack these effects too. So with that being said, I think YouTube is trying to get you guys to click on this playlist right here so you can get more effects like this. And for those of you who made it to the end of this video, leave me a comment saying we made it. All right, dog, I'm out.